Feeling stuck is a very commonly reported phenomena these days, especially in the age groups of 30s, 40s, and 50s. Go back and focus on those conversations where you or somebody around you said that the relationships that you're in are not stimulating anymore, or the work that you're doing is not fulfilling anymore, or that you need to plan for a side gig or something else that's a little bit more enticing or encouraging or involving, or that you have seen so many people around you going through such serious shifts and you are also scared that your life may be thrown into turmoil, and so many other symptoms. So that feeling of stuckness has really three major areas from where it is coming, and I'm going to address this in three parts of this video with you. Today, let me talk about self, the identity, and how the focus in our life need to improve. So today's video is entirely on what is happening on the inside of us and how as an individual we are reacting. In the other two videos, I'll again focus about what is happening on the inside, but then how the dharma of the roles that we have and how building new meaningful connections and taking a little bit of risk is going to help you. But those in the other two videos. Now, coming back to today's subject. The feeling of stuckness often is first coming from our body and mind. The levels of physical energy, physical fitness, the vitality, the flexibility, the strength that we have, and also how strong, flexible, and how the vitality of our mind is. So if you are feeling stuck, or if somebody around you is feeling stuck, the first place to get cracking is on our body and mind. Regular exercise, movement, good nutrition, a regular source of fresh air, sunlight, good sleep. These are all very critical for ensuring our vitality. The moment you start physical exercise, the moment you start getting out there, getting a lot more of oxygen, getting sunlight, getting a lot of movement, your blood flow increases, the amount of oxygen in your body increases. That itself is going to create a lot of good energy using which you can interact with your life much better. And starting from there, the next thing that you start using that energy for is mental stimulation. From playing engaging small games or doing puzzles or things like Sudoku, etc., all the way to reading books, doing some courses, learning a new skill, and doing these things deliberately and consistently will give us a lot of energy. If nothing else, the new energy and stimulation will help us look at our life from a very different angle. Remember, every time you do something new, every time you have an achievement, your body will start creating a lot of dopamines and endorphins and other pleasure creating chemicals, and it will also drain out the negativity creating chemicals from our body. And that in itself is a great recharge. So if you're feeling stuck, the first place to go is get exercise, fix your nutrition, fix your sleep, do a lot of mental stimulation, and you need to continue doing this. And this is not that you do it for a week and everything will be fixed. This has to be a lifestyle. So fix your lifestyle. And as you fix that lifestyle, immediately start working on your identity, who you are. And this is from the way you look to the way you dress, to the way you interact, the language that you speak, the way you present yourself at office, during meetings, on LinkedIn, on other social media platforms, wherever you're present. Are you speaking your mind in terms of articles or videos that you're putting out there? Or are you presenting yourself in forums? Are you interacting with various kind of groups? And what's that identity that you're projecting? The core essence of who am I as a professional, am I as a human being, as a parent, as a partner, that identity needs to shift. So with the newfound energy that you get from physical exercise and mental stimulation, come directly into recalibrating your identity. Take a look at how do you need to present yourself differently from where you are. That newness itself will be a great energy boost. And the movement that you get in reconsidering your identity, recreating a new identity, that itself will get moving, get you into conversations, get you to take charge of things, and also have people get attracted to you at work, otherwise, into interesting conversations. And you never know, opportunities come by when you do these kind of things. And definitely when you do mental stimulation through learning new skills, new expertise, that can open up so many avenues for you. But just with that identity, you're not going to get the whole way. What you also need to now choose is a focus of your life. There are several times we have a realization that the career that we are in, the kind of role that we are doing, is not really harnessing all our capabilities. Now, many people look for side gigs. I would not advise that, because whatever you do, you need to give your full attention. So choose the primary thing. So if you need to shift your career, make that a focus. If you need to reinvent yourself and move to an entirely new area of expertise, a new area of work, architecture that change. Like you are an engineer and you want to move into, let's say, farming, or you are doing a IT job, but you really want to get into restaurants or start cooking, or you're someone who wants to do something in the solar energy space or sustainability space, or you want to move into the social sector from where you are. Whatever that inner urge is, plan for that shift, plan for that focus, plan the steps of where you are today and how you will make your transition, including acquisition of skills all the way to the transition phase, finding the new place, finding the security, stabilizing and growing in that space. So choose your focus. Now that's the serious side of focus. If you want to really shift your career, for some of us, we don't need to really shift that. We can only shift our focus in terms of the entertainment that we have, the recharge that we have in life, the other things, the extracurriculars that we are doing. So maybe you want to pick up a focus in becoming a marathoner. Like I am an athlete, and just 3 or 4 years back, I realized that I wanted to do something with my physical capabilities. I was into athletics when I was in school, but I had dropped that for a good 25 odd years while I was in my career. And I came back, and it's really giving me a lot of energy. The last 2 years, I have been seriously training as a runner, and I can now start calling myself an athlete as I've started competing. And earlier this year, or late last year, I competed in a few events which I want to take to a higher degree now. So choose focuses like that. Maybe there is a musician inside you. Maybe there is some other hobby artist inside you which wants to pick up something. Anything from photography to so many other areas that you can do, which includes also social causes. So whatever that social cause or whatever that focus shift that you need, from the most serious career shift to other peripheral things that you may want to put in if you don't want to do a career shift, all of that, think about that focus, take action, make that change. So in a nutshell, if you are feeling stuck, the first place to start is to really start working on self, and 3 essential parts that I spoke to you about. Work on your physical and mental capability through exercise, nutrition, sleep, new learnings, etc. Work on your identity, recreate it, recraft it, reposition it from the new intelligence wherever you are in life, and choose the right focuses of your life, and anything from the most serious of career shifts to some simple things that you can use to recharge your life. That will be your first step. When I come back to you with the next conversation, I will talk about how can you focus on contributions and the dharma of the various roles in your life. And in the third part, I will address how new connections can also recharge you and help you get unstuck in life. Talk to you soon.